Why did you?
I don't have any nails. So I had to like make sure that I don't look like a dumbass while it's recording.
Oh, that's what, you don't want to lose your sponsorship.
I don't want to lose my sponsor. Look, I've lost hope with sponsorships. Dude, I've lost hope with it. Sony sponsor
Nintendo. Wait, actually no.
Why not? They might sue us instead.
Yeah, it's true. Nintendo hates everybody. You heard about this, right?
No.
Is it topic? Is that the topic we're looking for?
Hit it.
Which
It's like a Chinese dubbed movie.
yeah, it's like a huge delay.
Just give it 5 seconds. It'll work.
It's like, I don't. You.
wait. So you can't open up a Celsius without like.
No. Like sometimes I struggle with it because I hate these sound effects already.
So okay, we added sound effects to this thing, and
we're finally using the Stream Deck.
Yes, we finally hooked it up.
After Rizzy just
yelled at
a
me.
new one into Blue's anus.
Yeah, like.
Well, we paid a lot of money for it, and we haven't utilized it. So I'm glad he tore you.
But why is it my job to do it?
You know what I had to do, right? I had to inflict something.
Emotional damage.
Which he did. He did very well. But what up, everybody, and welcome back to the
Sorry. Like,
every time we're doing the intro.
This is the second time it happened. Calm down. Continue. I am said sorry.
What up, and welcome. Now I'm angry. Welcome back to the No Logic Game Podcast, the podcast whether you know logic.
Now you know how I feel.
Or you have no logic.
Every time you're here.
You decide. To my right, we have Rizzy.
It's good to be back on the Stream Deck.
And to my left, we have Nomi.
Red Bull sucks.
Oh, come on now.
Celsius is better. Look,
you had it last week.
Red Bull.
Wait, hold on before you begin. My name is Blue Coffee. I'm your host. Okay, go ahead, go.
Who? What? What was that gibberish?
My name is Blue Coffee, and I'm your. I hate this Stream Deck already.
You're a joke.
Oh man. Whatever. Go ahead.
No. So I'm saying, lightly carbonated. Why? Like, why even have it carbonated? Either go all out or don't do it at all. You know?
Every time you start talking, I'm gonna ruin you.
No.
I'm sorry, you're on something. Go ahead.
No,
go
that's
ahead.
it. That was my rant.
That was your rant? That was the quickest.
Why you have to trash Red Bull though? What if
I don't trash. I actually have a Red Bull fridge downstairs in my gaming office.
And it's really awesome too.
You do.
Yeah. I used to put a lot of Red Bull in there, but then my wife was like, "You're gonna get a heart attack. Stop." so now I just have a bunch of Diet Coke.
So you upgraded to 50 milligrams of caffeine more.
This is once a week.
Oh, for the podcast?
Only for the well, not only for the podcast. Maybe 3 times a week. I was off slightly.
Before and after the podcast as well.
But right before this, I had a cup of coffee too. So you tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think it's the baby.
I think so. I think it's getting to you, man. I think it's getting to you.
Talk about energy drain,
right? But hey, you have a baby. I have a question for you.
Oh, thank you for noticing.
Yeah, of course. Thanks. I'm very attentive. But you have a baby, and I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you ever let your daughter go to the Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
Yeah.
You would? Why?
I would be there with her.
You would actually go.
I would supervise.
You would supervise.
I would supervise. I would be there. I would punch any of those big ass animatronics in the face.
No, you wouldn't. You would get obliterated.
Listen,
what would
have
you
you
tell
seen
your
these
wife?
shoulders? They're tackled. They're made for tackling.
What would you tell your wife if you were going there with the baby?
She hasn't seen the movie, so she won't know what's going on.
You know what? I know exactly what she's gonna think of that.
It's a
little sus. Yeah. No, but like it's like a Chuck E. Cheese. It's like a fake Chuck E. Cheese, right? That's what it is.
A haunted Chuck E. Cheese
that closed down like 40 years ago.
And I've seen. Have you seen these type of animatronics like in real life? Like obviously not like the movie where they move around, but like have you seen animatronics on the stage?
No, just the guy in costume wearing the Chuck E. Cheese outfit. That's
a long time ago when I was a little old kid.
There's no way you saw an animatronic.
Little old kid. I went to a Chuck E. Cheese and they had Chucky and his friends. They have like a stage and they just there's like a red what do you call it? Red curtain.
Yeah.
It reveals and they exactly what they were doing in the movie Five Nights at Freddy's. They're playing instruments and they're like moving around like and it's like it's really creepy. It's really creepy and I understand where this idea of a horror game movie type thing came from because when you look at an animatronic it looks so creepy.
Also,
Chucky was scary.
They make eye contact and they blink too.
So compared that to like a costume Chucky.
Yeah,
it's not as bad.
That's true.
It's like you see him, you know there's a human in there.
There's a
With
phobia,
the animatronics, it's like holy shit. Like,
but
he's moving all like robotic like, and it's like, oh my god.
But the animatronic Chucky, he's not gonna come off the stage like those other ones did.
Look, when you're a kid, you don't understand that they're just stuck on the stage. What if they step down and start murdering you? You don't know. You're a kid at that point. I jumped into the ball pit to hide from him.
That's
just like in the movie.
I like that.
Jumped in the ball pit. That's funny. But we saw the movie. We went to the movies.
We did.
All right,
together.
We went together
for the first time.
For the first time.
Where did you sit?
We sat next to a lovely couple.
Where?
I decided to. Okay,
how many people were in the theater?
Like
3.
4 of us plus 2 other people.
Plus
and
one.
Where did we all sit together?
Right in the same row, right next to each other.
And who made the first choice to sit next to them?
I wanted to ruin someone's date,
and you
which
did.
I did successfully. I was sitting right next. I had no shame.
You're such a kebab mein haddi.
Yeah.
For people who don't know that.
Third wheel.
Cock block, third wheel, all the above.
Yeah.
But and it was done rightfully so because we all got to like bond together.
Well, I could have bonded like in a different row.
Yeah.
Or even like 3 seats over.
He said choose the back row and I listened.
There was like 5 open seats in the back row that weren't next to them.
Literally, I could have done 1 seat.
And you knew they wanted to be alone. Like chose that back middle row on purpose against the wall.
Listen, I was
to just kind of
no
at it.
We all know
it's dark and it's scary and
there's nobody there.
Yeah, exactly. And
gonna,
nobody's there. Exactly.
I wanted to ruin the sexual tension in that room, and I did.
Trust me,
I did. It's a kids movie.
Listen, this is what you did.
For our audio listeners, he just moved his boom mic down slowly.
And you just interpret what that means.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I'll leave it to your imagination.
We'll let your imagination fly.
Run wild.
But the movie...
Yeah, what about the movie?
The movie is long.
It wasn't. Google lied to me. Google said it was 2.5 hours.
I prepared myself for a 2.5 hour movie.
I knew it was going to be an hour and a half.
I texted you guys.
But even though it was like an hour 50... They could have shaved 50 minutes out of it.
They could have shaved so much. There's and it's so slow. The pacing is so slow.
Where,
slow.
It's called character development, dude.
Where there's no action, there is literally no action.
There's no
it came to a halt multiple times.
And I didn't know where it was going story wise either, but it kind of came together and it was pretty good.
It did.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is the guy, the main character. What's his name again?
I don't know his name.
Dude, they did not say his name at all.
Fozzie Bear?
No, that's not him.
Fozzie bro?
But he has like Freddy. Oh my god, guys. He was having trouble sleeping, right? Because of the traumatic incidents that happened.
Mike had trouble sleeping.
Mike had trouble sleeping due to the traumatic incidents that happened to his brother. And as a result, he's had trauma ever since. And
emotional
that's exactly what he had.
Yeah, he had emotional damage.
And he was
literally
suffering from it. And due to this, he made bad choices in life to the point where he can't even keep a job. Right?
Yep.
So he decided to be a security guard.
No, he didn't choose. That was his only option.
That's true. When times are hard, and you got to support your little sister, or what family you have left.
You take what you get.
You take what you get. Right? Who knew it would be at a haunted kids place?
I would love to be a kid at that place. It looks so fun. You know the game that they keep showing you where you hit the button where the lights are circling?
Yeah.
Well, this clearly took place in like an old school arcade theme, and it brought back memories of the childhood, honestly.
Yeah, honestly it did, because I was like, there was this place called Galaxy World in Chicago where I used to live before. Mm-hmm. And we used to go there sometimes with like a whole bunch of friends.
Where we used to live before.
I don't remember you.
What? I don't remember you.
Apparently you said we, so you do remember me.
I was born in Chicago too, but go on.
Yeah, so Galaxy World was like one of the funnest places, and it's like, you're trying to gather the tickets, buy the cool thing that's there, and all of those arcade lights and games reminded me. It took me back over and over again to that nostalgic place. Awesome.
So that's what you were thinking about.
Galaxy World.
Got it. Oh, by the way,
bring it back.
Bringing it back. Did your wife sneak in snacks?
Oh yeah, Halloween candies.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, look, you're gonna spend what, $18?
I hope Synopsis is not listening.
Spoiler alert.
We're gonna get banned for life.
Hey, you know what? We already purchased things there, if you remember. Okay,
We did. I got popcorn.
Remember how long we were waiting?
Dude, those guys would just look at us and wouldn't take our order.
There was one guy working the entire stand.
And he was at the bar too.
Yeah, he was at the bar as well.
And we're like, I just want some popcorn, man. My movie started. Just let me give him the damn popcorn.
But look, we purchased popcorn. We purchased drinks.
Yep.
Had a bit of leftover Halloween candy, so why not bring it with us, right?
Yeah, I had a Snickers.
Yeah, I had a Snickers too.
So good.
Oh, you both had Snickers?
Yeah.
Naomi, you seemed very excited when I gave you the Snickers.
Because Snickers is such a good candy, man. It's one of the best. It's one of the best candies.
Especially when he was watching a movie, he felt really good.
Yeah. Would you say, in terms of movie theater candy, would you give Snickers a top rating, or would you pick something else if you given the option?
No. So Snickers is not a good candy for theaters.
No, you know what's the best?
What is
The Crunch.
Nestle Crunch?
Yeah, Nestle, not the bars, but the little like balls.
Whoppers.
Yeah,
no, that's the malted ones, right?
What? I don't know what candy you're talking
It's
about.
like Crunch, but like mini 3D
chocolate
balls.
clusters?
Oh, bunch of
yeah, there you go.
It's a bunch of Crunch.
Bunch of Crunch.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
But see, that's not a good movie theater candy because you're making crunching noises.
You know what?
For everybody else.
It's not that much of a crunch.
You know that's what made the guy go next to us. Again, I lowered
Honestly,
my mic.
I felt really insecure, like biting down on the popcorn when I was like next to them too.
I was going all off with the popcorn. I was like, I don't give a I paid a lot of money for this. I'm going to eat it all. And I don't care if I feel sick later. I will eat it all. Because popcorn movie theaters are like just
movie theater popcorn.
Jesus,
man.
so
Can
expensive.
you English?
I haven't had enough Celsius yet.
Well, I know you're a connoisseur of all things when it comes to Celsius, but how would you feel about gummy bears at the movie theater?
Yeah, perfect. It's good because it's like they last longer. They get stuck in your teeth and you're just picking it and you're just playing with it.
That's disgusting.
And it's like...
But honestly, if you eat that...
the wrong sound effect. I meant to do this one. What? What kind of noise are you making?
But honestly, if you have gummy bears, you pretty much are going to eat the whole bag, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing with me.
That was very sad. Yeah, I would eat the whole bag.
Yeah, but the thing is, so here's gummy bears. I absolutely love any gummy candy, but it hurts my teeth.
Is it because of the cavities?
I think so. I might have it. I've never been to a dentist.
You're filling your cavities with
I've
gummy?
been to a dentist one time in my entire life. And
that's disgusting.
Gummy candies like hurt. Like they hurt me. I can't eat them. I'll eat chocolates and all those things. But again, overall, I'm not a candy guy, so it doesn't matter to me.
You're a Celsius guy.
Yeah, I'm like, give me like sugary drinks. Well, diet sugary drinks.
Aspartame
drinks. Yeah, I'll take those over candy, honestly.
I'm
not a dessert guy. I'm not a candy guy.
So you're like a dentist's worst nightmare.
No, so I did go to the dentist one time, like I said.
And he was like, listen, I don't want to say you're unhealthy, but you should have
you
should have died last year.
They found nothing wrong with my teeth. It was absolutely perfect. They were like, so the reason I went is I think I ate something that was really spicy and a piece of the pepper flake got stuck on the back of my like behind my wisdom teeth.
Ooh.
And it got stuck there. And it made like a what do you call it? Like a pimple, like a really nasty pimple.
Like an abscess?
Like an abscess. That's what I was looking for. An abscess behind my wisdom teeth. And I thought it was my teeth hurting. So I went to the dentist. I'm like, damn it, I broke my streak of never going to the dentist. I'm 36 years old. I've never been to the dentist. And now I finally have to go because it hurts so fucking much, right? So I went. And it wasn't my teeth. It's like, dude, you have an abscess. Let me just give you some like ointment. Just put it on, and you'll be fine.
So it was your gums.
It was just the gums. It was not my teeth. Yeah. And they're like, oh, you just need a cleaning, so just come back. I'll reschedule for a cleaning. And I never went.
It's been 7 years.
that was last year.
Okay, wait, hold on. wait.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Back on topic.
Back on top. So he gets the job at Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Five Nights at Freddy's, Fazbear?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Freddy's Fazbear Pizzeria. And he's a security guard there.
Night security guard.
Night security guard, which is the worst type of security to
I don't think they have a day security guard because nobody I don't think anybody else is hired there.
That's true. So why?
It's just a night thing. I don't know. It's weird. Why would they need a security guard there? I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Like people break in, I understand that, but what are you fucking stealing?
Yeah.
The prizes.
The coins and prizes.
Yeah,
really, that's really important to
the
But I mean, but nonetheless.
But then we found out why it still exists.
Exactly. It's there's apparently
Spoiler alert. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I forgot we do that. So there's apparently haunted like animatronics there, and then they take the souls of little kids to become one of them. And he decides
really
to be
simple, easy story.
And he decides to be the good guy and stop it.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't do successfully because there might be a part 2. But pretty much everyone dies.
The only lesson I learned is never visit.
Nobody died. The main character's alive. The sister's alive. Everybody's alive.
Animatronics died.
Yeah. They didn't die. Nobody died. What are you talking about? What movie did you watch?
Oh.
Did you not see them shut the door at the very end? They were alive.
Oh, that's true.
The only thing I learned from that movie is never visit a career counselor.
He was too busy messing with the other couples.
Yes, that's true.
It's like, I'm not gonna let you make out.
He was killing. He was killing date night.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was killing. That's the only one that died that night.
Yeah, yeah, it was date night and a boner.
Yeah. What? I knew that was coming.
No, that was a what the hell, man?
Yeah. Sorry.
Dude, no, it's too late. You can't do it now. It doesn't count anymore. It's too late.
Oh, we're sorry. Do you want to handle the stream deck?
No, I don't, because you guys came up with that. You handle it.
But
I'm too busy with my Celsius.
Oh my God. All right. You should have got the Riz one on there.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll add it for next week.
But the movie, in my opinion,
Yep.
overall very good.
Out of 10, what is it?
I would give it an 8.
8? Wow,
No, wait,
really?
hold on, wait. Before we even rate it, there was cameos in this movie.
I don't. Yeah. So
you had Matt Pat
you're a huge
as the
YouTube
waiter.
guy, so.
Matt Pat was the waiter, and the best part about it is that they don't really even talk about. It's, by the way, I have a problem with something.
But
The cameos in this movie.
I'm not surprised.
They should have had, because Five Nights at Freddy's started off as an indie game. All right, it was an indie game, and the reason why it got super popular is because we had a whole bunch of famous YouTubers that played the game, and it soared through the skies, astronomical numbers. This was nothing beats Five Nights at Freddy's. It's huge, guys. Right? You had people like Matt Pat play it, Corey Kenshin played it, and then the best one of all, the king of Five Nights at Freddy's, Markiplier played it. He's the one who really made it famous, and it made him famous.
He put it on the map.
Yes, I mean, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right. But
he put himself on the map.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was.
He was already big, but he got bigger.
He did say that Five Nights at Freddy's really took him up there, right? So, but he never made a cameo in the movie, right? I think it was due to scheduling conflict or something like that. But he never. It was not even like a glimpse of it. A glimpse of him, at least.
Neil, there's just always a sequel.
I mean,
maybe they saved him for that.
I guess, but the taxi driver, Corey Kenshin, y'all were laughing at him.
He was good.
I enjoyed his part. Yeah,
he has over 10 million subscribers. His content is so dang good, and his jump scares are the funniest.
Okay,
right?
Like his scary game.
He's a horror. He is in my opinion, the king of horror. Horror plays.
Really?
Yeah, horror let's plays.
Okay,
he's so good at his craft. But the fact that he made a cameo, and he was also dropped in the trailer as well. But it made my heart happy to see the people who made this game what it was, right? Like
show up,
show up, and just little.
Except for Markiplier, but again, for a sequel,
it's okay. Maybe second one he might have a bigger role to play.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna be one of the animatronics later.
Yes, that's why I give it an 8, only because I wish
that's a really high score, man.
Because it turns out the brother didn't die.
Yeah.
Sequel alert.
But I do wish that Markiplier was in it, but I give it an 8 because I enjoyed it, and it had jump scares enough that even kids could be like, oh, but not have nightmares. You know what I mean?
Just because of the pacing, which really, really took the energy out of the movie for me, I give it like 5.5.
What? You're worse than Rotten Tomatoes.
I know. I'm sorry, but it was a good movie. Like, it's worth watching. I feel like I'm a really high. I'm really difficult in.
You're hard to please.
Exactly, in creating like a good score, for this movie. Like, I'm really hard to please. But like a 5.5 is what I would give it. I want to give it a 6. It's just the pacing, man. It just hurt it so bad. It was so. There were moments where I was like, I want to move on.
What part would you take out?
Everything with the
anything that didn't involve the restaurant itself.
Yeah, exactly. Anything in the pizzeria was so fun. It was so.
You guys, but the dreams.
The whole sister stuff. It's like, oh, you're putting me to sleep right now, and then everything that like the dreams over and over again, the dreams, it's the same dream. Give me like more variety, give me more
to do with
information. Like I don't know, man. It was not.
I didn't have a problem with the dream, especially when he started getting slashed in it.
Yeah, the slashing again. That's the more action, the better it was.
Yeah,
when there were things happening and moving forward. It's like, okay, I am finally understanding this. And then like them sitting around with that police lady. What was her name? I forgot her name. But the police officer, she's sitting around next to, like in front of a creek, throwing rocks and talking. It's like, that's like 5 minutes of the movie you could just cut. Like, why are you giving me this? Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't know, man. It was, if they could have cut this movie down 20 to 30 minutes more, it would have been so perfect for me. And I would have given it an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. But right now it's a 5.5 because of the pacing and the extra random crap they put.
Yeah, I would have said it was a 7, just going between both of y'all scores.
Yeah.
You know, it was really fun to watch. Obviously, anything that happened in the pizzeria itself was absolutely awesome. I like that they tried to give it a backstory as compared to the indie game itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, try to actually make it like a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pacing did need some work.
But that is the one thing that, like, I will say, like, because it's hard to take a video game and then create a backstory behind it for a movie.
Yeah.
That's kind of difficult to
you
do.
had many years to do it. So, you know, pace it right.
You know who doesn't do pacing very well, though? Is a certain video game company with a game that is taking forever to come out.
I want to be a rock star. What are you talking about?
How long has it been since?
10 years?
Has to be, yeah. It's 10-year anniversary since the last one came out.
GTA 5, 10 years.
PS3, guys.
Yeah.
10 years.
We're already at 5.
We're talking about Grand Theft Auto 6.
So for those of you that don't know, Rockstar posted a very nice little message on their website, and I also believe on, what's it called now? The X?
Yeah.
That's what they call it now?
Yeah.
Right, so they put something on the X, basically saying that they're coming up on their 25th year anniversary at Rockstar.
Yep.
You know, and it's amazing to think that in 25 years they've only released 10 games. But
dang, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, I'm sure that's not actually true, but it just feels that way sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so Rockstar 25th year anniversary coming up, and they gave a little liner at the end of this entire subject, basically saying the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto will be released in early December.
Listen, guys, when a GTA game comes out, it is the most it shakes the industry to its core every single time a GTA game has come out. Every time I've noticed it, the world stops. Nobody cares about any other game, and all of the eyes and all of the trailers and the news and the articles and every type of like news source is just talking about GTA. And this is going to be no different because it's been 10 years in the fucking making, man. And then right now we're only getting... This is an announcement for an announcement, by the way.
Yeah, that's
what this is. This is an official announcement. Exactly. Dude, I cannot wait for this trailer. It's going to blow everybody fucking out of the water. I cannot wait for the official Rockstar release of GTA.
But before we
6.
talk about what might be in the trailer, I have a question.
Go for it.
So the leak that happened, right?
Yes.
How much do you...
How true is it?
Well, no, yeah, how true is it? And do you think it set them back and they had to now we had to change things because we want it to be...
I don't think based on how long ago the leak was as compared to when the trailer is, it set them back at all. I don't think it did.
Explain.
Well, I mean, if you already have that artwork, right, you already know you're going to use it. Plus, whatever was leaked was all pre-alpha. You know, it was somewhat grainy. It wasn't completed. It was basically all work in progress art.
True.
So if it's not a completed product, it's not really setting you back because it's not done anyway.
But it's also along the lines of for example, Last of Us 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna spoil it for him.
No, don't do that. Let him play.
Okay, fine. I won't spoil it.
Tiptoe around.
Fine, I'll tiptoe around it. Something happened, which was a major spoiler alert for Last of Us 2 because there was a leak that happened before. of what
Really?
takes place. Yes.
That happened?
Yeah, that happened.
I never.
And
noticed
Troy
it.
Baker was pissed.
Yeah, but the thing is, that is more storyline involved, right?
Yeah.
Like, the story was already set in stone when the game was being made.
Yeah.
In this case, it was just artwork being revealed.
But we also
don't know what the story behind that artwork is.
But the story is not so much. Okay, I mean, the story is good. The story is there. But for GTA specifically, it doesn't live off story. It lives off online playability, which is why the reason it's been surpassing almost 10 years now.
Yeah, but the artwork shown, you don't know if that's part of online or not.
True, but as a developer, you would be like, man, they're going to know that the map is 3 times the size of GTA 5. They know that.
That's still conjecture. Nobody knows if
Nobody
it's 3
knows,
times
right,
the
right.
size.
So
That's just a guess.
So the only thing that I've heard
That's a guess.
recently is like it's gonna be the whole city of Miami, and they're gonna start adding different cities later.
Well,
That's all I know.
I don't think we can say Miami.
We can't say Miami. Vice City.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's set in Vice City, in the future of Vice City. Actually, plus from more modern time Vice City.
It's
That
set
is the
in
guess.
Vice City?
That's the guess based on the artwork. It's modern
Miami
Vice
is
City.
Vice City.
Wasn't San Andreas
Is LA.
is LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
San Andreas is LA. Well, San Andreas is LA and Vegas and San Francisco combined. And then
Into
just
one
random
giant map.
deserts and countryside. Yeah. Because GTA San Andreas has 5 different locations, sort of, where the missions are set in.
Yeah.
You start in LA.
Yeah.
Then you move to a countryside, area. Then you move to San Francisco. Then you move to a desert area. Then you move to Vegas at the end.
But really, if you think about the 3 main cities that game entails, it basically is desert and countryside in between all of them anyway.
Yeah.
So that map is technically true.
Yeah.
Dude, what is it about GTA that made it so like
The open map.
The open map.
The
man.
The
Open
open
map?
map is what made it
And
famous.
it's like you could just drive all the cars you see on the freaking map.
that's
like
true?
you can see all. You can
You can cause mayhem.
mayhem, absolute mayhem. Dude, you get like 6 stars and the freaking army comes at you. Like, come
No,
on,
no,
it's
it was
so
5
cool.
stars, right? But then GTA 6 is gonna be they're adding a
Oh,
6
really?
star.
5 stars. Okay, 5 stars.
But you see, that's another spoiler that came out because of the leak.
That's not a spoiler. It's fine. You added
Well,
another star.
Well, I mean,
The Air Force is now come against you instead of the army.
there's something enhanced about it, but you don't know at what level and how intense it will be until you play it.
That's true. That's true. But there was a lot of backlash when the leak happened. It's like, well, I'm not gonna play this. It looks unfinished. Well,
It was unfinished.
yeah.
It was unfinished.
Yeah.
And another thing I heard about this one is that it's not as big as the other games, but
Big, what do
it's
you mean big?
map wise. It's not as big as the other games, but it's more dense, and almost every building has an inside.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
fascinating.
so
That's what they've
default.
yes.
Essentially, the map is bigger from within.
From within, but like mileage wise, it's not as big. But like if you look at what you can do within the map, is way big.
No, but what do you think in regards to the trailer? I don't think it's going to be as big as many expect.
No, I feel like it's gonna be like a 2-minute trailer, and it's just gonna give you.
Will it be 2 minutes?
I think so. They wouldn't give you
The part that
a
caught
teaser-
me
teaser.
was that the release said the first trailer
the first trailer. Yeah,
of Grand Theft Auto
Yeah,
6, of the next Grand Theft Auto.
it's
So
like a teaser trailer.
it could be like a 45-second teaser. They just showed the artwork, like the overview of the map,
Yeah.
then say the name, and it just says coming soon, and that's
That's
it.
all it's
And
gonna
fade to
be.
black.
That's all it's gonna be. And then we're gonna jizz our pants because that's
That's all you need.
That's all we need.
And the internet will explode
Yeah.
10 seconds after
100%.
that.
Over a bunch of buildings and then saying Grand Theft Auto 6.
I still think like the big reveal trailer is gonna come during the Game Awards.
Still think so?
I think that's gonna be their big like surprise at the end.
When is the Game Award? Do you have the date?
Man, I don't have the date.
Because
Source
it
that
said
up.
early December, right?
Yeah.
So when is the Game Award? It's around that time, isn't it?
It is, but I think they would say that if it was around that time, they would say,
But
"Hey,
what-
we're gonna be at the Game Awards."
But isn't it more fun this way?
It is.
They say early December. They don't give you a
No.
date. The hype will come and go. And
December
then at the game,
7th. The Game
That's
Awards.
early
That's
December.
early December.
Oh, it's
it
gonna
might
be-
as well be at the Game Awards.
It has to be. It has to be.
I feel like it's gonna come like the first week, like within the first week, like like you said, the teaser,
Yeah.
and then the big trailer is gonna come out in the Game Awards.
So you think there'll be two
back
trailers?
back to back. It's gonna be like here's a tidbit teaser, and then the big out, all out trailer
I don't know. I would just do it at the Game
at
Awards.
the Game Awards.
Like-
But they would say that though.
No, but think about it. Think about how much hype this game has gotten.
Oh my god!
You know, for 10 years now, people.
Seriously.
As soon as 5 came out, the question was, when is 6 coming?
The memes, dude.
What is y'all's history with GTA? By the way, like I want to know, like when did you jump onto GTA?
So it came out 10 years ago. I was 17. I remember.
Good, you were at least an adult to play the game because you need to be an adult to play the game.
Exactly.
It's a mature audience game.
Rated M for mature.
This is one of those games where I knew about it because of you. Not GTA 5, but GTA 3.
Okay.
With Tommy, was his name?
No, that's Vice City.
Oh,
Tommy is Vice City.
What's the guy with the leather jacket?
He didn't have a name.
Oh,
he didn't have it. Yeah. So later on in San Andreas, it's revealed because he makes an appearance in San Andreas.
Oh yeah.
The main character of 3.
Yeah.
His name is Clyde.
But
it's never revealed in the actual GTA 3.
Oh, okay, got it.
He doesn't have a name. They go like, hey you do this, or hey you do that.
He never talks.
He never talks. Yeah, he never has a voice.
Wow,
it's so funny.
That's the first game I ever saw you play. This is back then when the weapons were like little orbs. You know what I mean? Right. So that was my introduction to GTA. I never played it. I only played it whenever I would go to your home, but I was too young to even understand it. And I remember there were some cutscenes that even he would purposely skip just to make sure that your sister, my brother, and I would never watch it.
Not safe.
Or, not safe for
especially Vice City had some nasty stuff.
Some nasty stuff, but you would skip it.
I'm really hoping they continue that in Vice City.
100% they will.
The analog sticks, you can like do something with it. But that's all I know. And then GTA 5. GTA 4 comes out. My brother played it. I never played it. But then GTA 5 came out, and I played this. And when I tell you, oh my god,
it was so cool because you get to skip through 3 different characters.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Oh, dude, but my favorite one is Trevor.
Oh yeah,
I have a personal relationship with Trevor. I feel like.
You know, Trevor, that's who he really is in real life.
Yeah.
The actor, the voice actor that's who he is. He's just a psycho, man.
He's a psychopath,
awesome, bro. Like he's so
I
good.
love it. It starts off with him just ramming it into a girl and killing her boyfriend.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Sorry. I mean 10 years at this point.
I'm sure somebody still hasn't played this game.
but he reminds, and y'all probably don't know who this is, but it reminds me of G.G. Allen. Is an actual rock star who fucks shit up just like Trevor, right? It's like an underground rock thing. He doesn't care. Like, and you can switch to Trevor, and he'll be in the mountains, like holding a beer bottle. Yeah. It's like what?
That was the cool thing about GTA 5 is the way it transitions.
The way
over
the transitions happen, exactly.
It yes, and then zooms into a different area.
That was one of my favorite transitions.
So cool, man.
Yes, and the other transition where it's like he's under a bridge and he tied someone up. And he's like, "This is why you don't." Speak disrespectfully to strangers." And then he just walks away.
Yeah, he's basically the Joker without being the Joker. Like that's who he was. He's crazy.
Without the costume.
Yes, but I love it so. And I was like, I love this character so much, and it was so much fun to play, and just so much you can do. I never really played the online version of it.
Okay.
But the story was all I needed. What was y'all's?
I never beat 5.
What?
Yeah, that's my.
Wait, where is it?
that's my what is it? The dark cloud above me is I never beat GTA 5.
I wish the cloud we could just like change it right now. Yeah. Yours is gonna. Well, why is that?
I don't know, man. I never got into like I was into it. Like I played for so long and I played for hours and hours. I don't know, something.
Did you keep doing side missions?
Something knocked me out of it, and then I never went back to it to finish the game. And it's been 10 years.
That almost sounds suspicious.
I mean, because this was pre-baby, pre-marriage,
pre-everything. Yeah.
He was solo at that time.
Yeah, what were you doing?
I don't know, man. I don't remember 10 years ago. But yeah, I've beaten every other GTA except for this one.
What's your favorite?
San Andreas.
Everyone says that.
Dude, it's so good.
Well, for me, it's Vice City.
Really?
Vice City was my favorite.
Did you play on the PC?
Close second for me.
With the PC? Did you play on the PC?
PC, but also console.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was yours?
I started in 3.
Okay.
3 was the first one I ever played.
Did you beat it?
Yeah. Did that. Did Vice City, San Andreas. Pretty much all the way up through 5.
How old were? I'm sorry, I forgot that. Y'all are the same age, right? Around the same age.
Close.
But how old were y'all when it came out? Like, what was y'all's experience? I was 17 when I had my first GTA experience. Technically,
I don't really remember how old
Mine
I
was GTA 3. I don't remember either how old I was.
Really?
That's too long ago now.
Yeah. When did GTA 3 come out?
Like, think about it. Like, give us like an age range.
Age range? I don't remember. pre-college.
100% pre-college.
Okay, yeah. So then I was.
That was the
in high
PS2,
school.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, PS2. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, it
Man.
came out in 2001.
Holy crap!
I was in high school when it came out.
Wow.
Probably same here. Yeah.
Came out October 22nd, so there was probably some.
I graduated in
midterm
04.
testing.
So
You're like ninth grade.
yeah, something
9th or 10th, somewhere around
Like
there.
14, 15 years old.
pretty
16?
much.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Dang.
We grew up with this thing.
Wow.
And then couldn't wait for Vice City, couldn't wait for San Andreas, couldn't wait for 4 and 5, and it's been like that since
So
then.
you can literally say, dude, I'm gonna be married with children by the time GTA 6 comes out. No.
Pretty much.
In his case, it's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
yeah. But go on with your experience GTA.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't. I've played most of them. I didn't ever get around to playing Liberty City Stories, mainly because that was more handheld,
Mm-hmm.
and I never owned a
Yeah,
handheld
the PSP.
device. Yeah, I never owned
wow.
a PSP to actually go back and play it.
Those were good.
You played it yourself?
I did Liberty City Stories. It was
Mhm.
so awesome. Yeah, and it was just on the go. You're playing GTA. It's so cool.
Wow.
I think that would have been fun, but
enjoyed
yeah, growing up poor, so there was no PSP.
Your parents bought you everything, dude.
No, I bought that myself.
You bought the PSP.
Yeah.
Wow.
What about the PS2?
No, I couldn't afford that. My parents bought me that.
All right, give and take.
Yeah.
Give and take.
Give and take.
Yeah, but Grand Theft Auto, they've just been kind of a part of growing up. It seems like at every stage of life,
Yeah.
there's been a Grand Theft Auto.
I
that you can reference back.
GTA 3.
GTA 3, yeah.
I graduated, high school. I'm in college. San Andreas, Vice City.
It's
whatever.
4, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like for every major life step, there's been a Grand Theft Auto.
There's
that
a milestone
followed.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this has probably been one of the largest gaps in between.
Huge.
It's been a huge
You know
jump
what's,
forward in
what's
time.
crazy? There are people who are younger, than 10 years old, playing GTA 5 online. Like 7, 8, 9-year-old kids playing
Yeah,
GTA 5
thanks for making us feel
online.
old. Appreciate
No,
it.
but it's just crazy because it's like they weren't even alive when 4 came out.
But that
they
that's
grew
normal.
up in 5.
So
It's just insane to me to think about that.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, now 6 is coming out. They have to make up for lost time.
I
They have to catch up.
guess.
No, you should really catch up and finish 5.
I should finish 5 before 6 comes out. Well, I got plenty of time.
Yeah, I
because we don't know when it's coming out for real.
They don't have a
So
release date.
True.
Release date. They just have a trailer release date.
Well, what do you think?
first
6,
trailer.
First trailer release date.
What do you think 6 is going to be about? That's the question.
Well, I think the leak was Bonnie and Clyde's type of story, right? But who knows? Maybe that's all a lie.
That would be
Was it to
so
throw us off?
good.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Oh my god, I would love that so much.
Yeah.
I love that. Wow, I'm just already blown away.
I know. I can't wait for the trailer. It's gonna be pretty fucking.
Yeah,
It's gonna be so sweet.
that's true.
I'm gonna consume every little fucking second of that thing.
Does that mean we're going to watch the Game Awards together?
We should,
We
man.
should.
That should be like a live stream.
That
That
should
would
be
be
a
so
live
cool. If we can figure that out somehow.
I mean,
I would love
and not
that.
get taken down for it. Yeah, it'd be.
No, nobody gets taken down for
That's true.
that.
That's true.
Yeah, everybody does.
Because
it.
isn't the Game Awards also live streaming at that
Yeah,
point?
it is. Yeah, it's on YouTube
Oh,
live.
okay.
yeah.
We can just react to it.
We're just
Yeah.
watching it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, we could use a stream deck for our, just edition.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, if we figure it out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, December 7th.
December 7th.
Yeah.
And is that the official release date for the teaser or trailer?
No, they don't ever. They just
only said early
Exactly.
December. Our guess will be it's at the Game Awards.
Wow. So I have a question. You know how every game has someone behind it? Like for example, Metal Gear Solid would have Hideo Kojima behind it. Every episode we have to mention at least Metal Gear Solid. But so it's every game has someone behind it. Does Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto, have one person behind it who's leading it?
I don't know if there's one single person behind a
Yeah.
game like this. It's
Yeah.
such a massive game.
like Neil Druckmann for Last of Us. Like
Yeah.
you know the name.
Like you would
of
know
the-
a name behind
Yeah,
it.
I don't
I
know.
don't bel- I
Just
don't
the
believe there
CEO
was.
only talks about it because that's the only game they've been behind for so long now. What's his name? Hauser? Sam Hauser?
Dan Hauser.
Dan Hauser.
Dan Hauser.
Right, he was the writer of GTA 5.
GTA. Oh, he was
One of the
writer.
two writers, yeah.
and he's the
two writers.
CEO of Rockstar or like North.
I don't actually know that part.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, that's the name we know. Like I know that name since
Got
GTA.
a head on
3.
him.
Like I know that name since GTA 3. Yeah. Like that sort of Hauser name. Like
Hauser or something. Okay.
Yeah. So he was
something Hauser, yeah.
He was the co-founder and former vice president of creativity for Rockstar. And he's been the head writer for Bully, Red Dead Redemption, and Max Payne 3.
That's awesome, dude. Bro.
And he has
Bully.
And he has written or co-written almost all of the Grand Theft Auto series.
That's awesome.
That means going all the way back to 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Dang.
So yeah, he's basically the face behind it.
He's the one behind it. Well, hey, I mean, Dan Hauser, thank you.
They're just on another level. Just on another level compared to any other developer. Like they talk in billions.
Oh
yeah.
Everybody else talks in millions. They talk in billions.
They talk in billions. Crazy. That was the one in the trivia, right? What beat the most selling thing?
Probably, yeah. I'm sure.
And it was GTA 5. Dang. Well, I mean, hey, that was the topic, I guess. I mean,
yeah.
Look at that. We were good on.
Well, I kind of have one. I want to talk about something really quick.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Goku fan. Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
You can see my shirt.
Wow.
Absolutely.
There he is, right there.
Yeah.
I just want to know about like your anime experiences. Do you guys watch animes, or have you watched anime in the past? Have you seen anything at all? Are you fans of a certain type, or do you guys just avoid all of that and just kind of play games, watch movies, TV shows, and really avoid the whole anime scene?
Well, when I was a kid, it would always be Saturday morning cartoons. And I would always follow Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, that animes, yeah.
Dragon Ball Z would always be the last thing to be able to show.
Okay.
So I never watched Dragon Ball Z because it was always time to go out and shop and run errands, and parents would take you.
Okay.
But I don't know too much about Dragon Ball Z, but yeah, that's my only thing. It would just be Saturday morning cartoons.
So like Avatar, Last Airbender type stuff.
I watched it, but believe it or not, I didn't really run through it.
Naruto, or
the longest running.
The one big thing right now is One Piece. Apparently, that's huge right now. I don't know what that. I've never seen it.
Okay,
but One Piece. Rizwan, any experience at all? Any anime?
Mainly Dragon Ball. That has been the series that I watched from high school onwards.
Yeah.
From the original.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT. I think there's a new one coming out soon.
Yeah, I think so.
Where they actually are like younger versions of themselves.
Yeah.
So it seems like pretty exciting to see that.
Okay.
But yeah, Dragon Ball has pretty much been the only anime that I've watched.
Okay. So what I want to talk about as far as anime goes, I want you guys to experience an anime that I saw a long time ago, and it still sticks to my head. It's one of the greatest stories I've ever seen. I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan. Again, very cheesy. This is very cheesy. It's fun. It's like drama. And most of the episode, they're just yelling and powering up. And it's like, that's the episode. 20 minutes of just him yelling and just kind of powering up. But there's this anime that it's old and it's really well known. It's called Death Note.
Oh, I have seen Death Note.
You've seen Death Note.
Yes, I have.
Have you seen Death Note?
No.
That is amazingly good.
From start to finish, you've seen the whole thing?
Start to finish, yeah.
That is one of the animes that is like a must watch. It is so good.
I've heard about this Death Note.
Death Note, it's going to grab you, man. It's going to grab you so hard. It's so good. It's basically a battle of wits between two extremely smart people trying to up each other. Yeah, one up each other. And it's basically like they show you this thing where there's like a world of death gods, and what they do is they write your name in a notebook, a death note, and they can write anything, the cause of death, the way you're gonna die, when you're gonna die, everything. They write all of that, and boom, it happens. Whatever they wrote, like they wrote it, and it happens. Accidentally, one of the gods of death drops the notebook to the human world, to our world, and one really smart, extremely smart student in a university finds this note. And he reads the rules on the note, and he tries it. And he's like, "What is this real? Like, this is a joke? Like, what the fuck is this?" And he doesn't, and it happens.
Yeah.
He literally ends up killing someone.
He has
by
the power.
writing a name on someone on it, and then he's like, "What the hell? Is this real?" And then he's like, he has an idea. I'm going to cleanse the world of all bad people.
Oh, noble.
Yeah, and
well,
is that noble or is it not? Who knows? Like, I don't know. You decide that. And it's basically him versus this FBI detective, like this really special agent force team that's trying to figure out who is killing people without being there. Like, what is happening?
How are they just mysteriously dying?
How are they dying? How are these people dying of heart attacks, or like specifically when he writes things in it? and it's this battle of wits between these two people. They don't know each other, and they're trying to one up each other and catch each other. He's trying to kill that FBI lead detective guy, and the lead detective guy is trying to capture who is this guy who's killing people. It is like you watch 3 episodes and you're gonna be so hooked. It is so good, and I recommend it highly to watch this thing. And I just wanted to like get it out there about anime. Like anime is one of the things that's always been like a thing for me where it's like I want to get into it so bad because there's so many good ideas and things that these people, these creative people have. They're better than TV shows. They're better than movies sometimes. But like you really have to commit the time.
This is true.
To watch these things. But when you do, it's so worth it. It is so worth it.
Especially because like some of them are in like Japanese.
Yeah,
and you don't even care about.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So some people watch them in Japanese and just read the subtitles. They do because they like it's like, oh, it's original, and I'm just reading the subtitles. Wow. Or you could just do the English dub, which is easily like it's really good.
Yeah,
really good to consume. So if you ever get a chance, if you get a little bit of time,
sounds interesting.
These are 20-minute episodes, and they're so good.
And there's 37.
There's 37 episodes, and it's over. It's done.
Oh,
it's not like it's a huge 1,000.
It doesn't stretch on for years and years at a time.
Yeah.
But also, sometimes it's more fun to watch it in Japanese because you get those character voices.
That's so good.
But also, sometimes, especially when it came to Dragon Ball, the English dubs could, come years afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Like if you when Super came out, it was like another 2 years before you got an English dub of even the first series of that episodes. Yep. So it's definitely more fun to watch that way. You get better character voices.
Absolutely.
It's more fun.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out.
But you
what
also
they say.
it's the time commitment of just like you have to stare at the screen and read the subtitles.
Yeah.
Versus if you want to do something like different and you're doing something else and you're also just consuming that in English, like you're just listening.
But then it makes you focus, right? You actually understand it a lot better.
This is true.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's actually very true. And that's the only I'll just kind of wrap up on this note. Like for example, the video game Sekiro. Have y'all heard that? Shadows Die Twice.
Heard of it? Yeah.
Right. So this is it's a Souls game, and you're a ninja in Japan. And it's originally in Japanese.
Yeah.
But you can play it in English if you want to. But they're like, no, it was like this is made in Japanese.
Yeah.
And I played it and it was like that. And I got to relate a little bit about anime, a little bit, but it was like, oh, it was pretty cool. But it sounded way better in Japanese than it would in English.
Yeah, exactly.
Strange.
And it's just like, I want to get into anime so badly, but there's just a time commitment and I just don't know what is worth my time.
True.
I don't want to watch something long and just like, oh,
there's so many good things out there though.
Yeah. Cowboy Bebop, one of the greatest animes. Trigun, one of the greatest animes. Dragon Ball, anything Dragon Ball related, absolutely amazing.
Naruto.
Death Note, Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh is also freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I want to get into One Piece. That is the one big thing that's 1,000 episodes long, or like it's still going, by the way.
Oh God!
But it's like also like it's like here's one big chunk of it, like start to end, and then here's a next big chunk of it. But it's about freedom fighters, and that's like I love. Things going against the government, oppression, and things like that. I love that, and that's what One Piece is about. So I really want to get into that.
And you said it's 1,000 plus.
So
episodes?
far, it's 1,000. It's still going.
Jeez.
I don't know when we'd be able to actually watch all 1,000 episodes.
I'm not telling you all to watch it at all. I want you to just at least start with Death.
Yeah, you should definitely watch Death Note.
It's worth watching. It's gonna change your whole perspective on what an anime can be,
and also possibly how to die.
I'm gonna have my own Death Note.
Right. I mean, we'll just we'll see what happens.
What do you got written on your laptop there?
don't look at it.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of the No Logic Game Podcast. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button and comment down below. Last but not least, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you can see what we're making next.
I'm getting warmed up to that.
Yeah, sound effects. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Thank you so much again for watching, and we'll catch all of you in the next episode. See ya. Bye. Don't you dare do what I did and hit that record button and stop this right now.
What button?
He's gonna hit it to end it. We have to do it.
No, too early, right?
Dude,
what sound effect did we not use today?
We used all of them.
We didn't use this much.
we did one. You used that
once. There was the
we used that.
We used that. And this one
you used that once, yeah.
So you fall asleep to this sound.
I love that sound.
It's just a little bit lengthy. That's all.
It's a little lengthy.
But I like
It's
it.
still going.
Yeah, it's a fizz. He wanted fizz in the thing.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was a 12-second fizz.
Yeah.
Even Celsius doesn't have that much fizz.
I know it doesn't. It literally is
Yeah.
like 2 seconds.
Which, by the way, where are we right now?
About
He has to
half?
he has to ring it. Just
Okay, you're about 2/3 done.
that's true. It's something. It's
You didn't
something.
finish it
I have
this
to
time.
pee. That's why I've slowed down.
Didn't you go before?
That's true.
I did, but I have to pee again.
Oh my god. You can't end on this note.
Small bladder.